boy Saint on Saint LFCTV. Yeah, back with another match review. West Ham game. Gassed, mate. So gassed. Listen, subscribe, like, comment, all of that stuff. It means a lot, man. Yeah, let's get into it. Boom. I'm just gassed. I said at the beginning, didn't know if this was a rich vein of form. Oh, why I keep on messing up man? Yeah, didn't know if this was a rich vein of form that we were actually in, or this was just gas. But I like the football, and I felt like this was the beginning of something. We're purple patch players, and we need confidence. So I said, yeah, let's see. And boom, the way we played, at least the second half, we'll get into that. I'm very, 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 very happy about. I thought we actually did bits. So yeah, man, getting into it, saw the lineup, and I was a bit like, oh. I did say in my preview that I wanted Phillips instead of Williams. I think Williams is done out here now, so let's just move on. And yeah, man, Nat Aviator Phillips. That's what man call him now, you know, because in the air, he's that guy. You get me? Trust me. RAF and that, he's that guy. So there was only actually one moment in the game that he kind of like, I expected more from him from his own standards, and that's when their goal. But that wasn't even his fault. But we'll get to that. Yeah. So boom. Wanted to see Nat Phillips. Saw him. That was cool. And then the midfield, I called for Jones because I thought that a midfield of Souček and Rice would be very, very kind of physical and combative, and I know how good they are. But he went for pretty much the same midfield as he did against Tottenham. Had Genie sitting, which I liked. I said I wanted more of that, but and he done well. We'll get to that. Thiago, man, I just call him just Bisto, just gravy, bro. He's serious. And Milner. All right, cool. Boy, I was hurt when I see that Mane was not gonna be there. Like, I was like, nah, this was long. I've said to you lot that Mane isn't really himself, and I think possibly he needs a rest. So on hindsight, could be a good thing. Because it's not really even looked like we needed him like that. So yeah, it was good. Actually, sorry, that weren't good. Yeah, I was like, raw. Front line was looking all higgy with the inclusion of Origi and Shaqiri, and then I wasn't sure how he was going to play them, because I would play Salah and Shaq as the wingers and have Origi going through the middle, but I know Klopp don't really go for that. So I was like, is Salah going to be the number 9? What's going on? It actually came about that it was more like a diamond, and we had Shaqiri playing kind of the 10. And had like the 2 forwards, which I liked. I actually liked that. I said, yeah, man, let me see this, innit? Like, this is what I'm here for that. I'm here for that. And we had Genie as the holding, and Thiago kind of more on the right. I'm more used to him on the left, so I didn't know how that worked. But listen, as long as he's not the deep lining sort of DM, and he has someone cleaning up for him, and he's got space to do what he's doing, it's different gravy with him. So yeah, I was happy. First half, I thought wasn't really happy with the first half, man. It wasn't dead. We controlled the game, but it weren't really going anywhere. Again, a lot of passing that was in front of them. I didn't feel like there was any real attack. I didn't feel like we was trying to cut through really. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Didn't really feel like we was trying to cut through. I thought like their midfield, Bonar had a good, you know, he was good, but you know, Souček and Rice was doing bits in there and just kind of controlling it, and so we were just basically just making the move, right, you know, running them about. I got it, I kind of saw it, because I was like, oh, they're getting tired, and it's like the 30-something minute, just making the move, running, chasing the ball. So it was cool, but there was no real attacking, do you know what I mean, prowess going forward. Didn't think Origi had a great first half. I thought he came into the game more the second half, but I liked it. I mean, I remember when he first had a chance and it was a kind of some wayward shot, but I liked it, because how many times are we sitting there moaning at someone like Bobby who's not taking chances or even looking to take, who's got any type of, you know, shooting prowess. So for man to have, like, you know what, boom, Like, I'm on it. I liked it. Yeah, boom. This beard is a madness. Yo, these barbers need to open up, man, because I'm looking all higgy, bro. Yeah, so second half, that was some of the best football I've seen us play, man. That was really, really good. We were on it. Things started to open up, to be very honest with you, and again is why, like, well, the lighting's all a bit mad. So yeah, things started to open up a little bit. And then that's when we started to take advantage. I said to you before, the way the football we were playing, I didn't really know if we were able to take advantage of teams that came out to play football. I know everyone says, oh, you don't want to open up against Liverpool. And we were just, it seemed like we were lacking ideas. So it was nice that when there was spaces that opened up, we buried them. Like, seriously, buried them. So that was good. Salah's first goal, banging, do you know what I mean? Banging, love that. I like, you know what? I like that in my team. Like, I like man that want to play, that want to give their all. I like a 35-year-old man that's like, yo, listen, why are you bringing man off? Man's got more to give. Are you mad? Like, come on, that is the heart of our team. You get me? That's what it means to man. Talking to man like, yo, brother, come on, man. Like, well, what are you saying? Like, what are you saying? Man's like, listen, come on. Like, it's not you, but you know what I mean? Let me just let the young boy on, innit? And let me see what I go on. Soon as he comes on, boom, boom, assist. That goal was sauce. James Milner's like, yo, listen, man was just joking. You know you're the heifer. You know I know you got this. You got this. Now, that was nice to see, man. I did say that I wanted Jones in because of that, because of the impact in which he had when he came on. I thought he was on stuff. And that Salah goal, again, was just serious, bro. I thought Salah had a really, really good game, man. And he was just onto it. Yeah, boy, that wonder of a left foot. What else can you say? Boom. Then they started to find little bits of, you know, they had to then come out, obviously. And Moyes, I think, knows that, yo, I've actually got something this season. I'm not just going to let games slip away. Like, do you know what I mean? We're fifth. The least we can get is maybe a little cheeky draw or something. So they did start to come out, and there was holes, and we started to exploit them. Trent on stuff. Can't tell me about Trent. I told you in the preview as well, let him play. He's had a good game. Let him play now, innit? Because he's a confidence player. And boom, he had a sick game. The second goal reminded me, you man remember the Man City goal where Trent booked it to Robertson, then Robertson to Salah. It was just that kind of, that second goal kind of reminded me of that. And that pass from Shaq, brother, and I tell you, the techers on that, like, first time, no long thing, boop, that was serious. That was serious. That's what Shaq brings. And like, sometimes we miss that. You know what I'm saying? When he's injured in that, it's like, but he is serious. And that's why I was actually really happy when I realized the formation and he was kind of playing that kind of, that 10 role, because he has got techers, bruv. He showed you in the Barcelona game. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's serious. And that ball was, let me not even just talk about Salah's touch, brother. That is going to be on all X-vids and, you know them way there, X-hamster and things that you can't even put on your Google search and that, because that was porn. That was filth. The way he, wow, just, oh, like, come on. Salah, my brother. Listen, chicken tikka mo Salah. He's serious, brother. Yeah, no, I was going mad. I was going absolutely mad. That was real football. That was very, very reminiscent of some of the best football I've seen us playing in yesteryears, yestertimes. You know what I mean? Like I said, that Man City goal, it was pretty much the same type of goal, man. It was beautiful, man, beautiful. And then yeah, man, I just thought that we just kind of commanded the game, kind of grew into it. And then Wijnaldum's goal, Bobby, I would like you to just take that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're still our number 9, and I still want you to come into form. Do you know what I mean? So it would be nice if, when you're in them positions, bang. But listen, your awareness is serious, and you're Bobby. I can't take nothing away from you. That's who you are, man. Yeah, boom. Set it off to Genie, and you know the rest. Jeez, man, like Genie. When you're not playing a 6, though, yeah, you don't want to bang. When you're playing a deep line in 6, you're doing late runs into the box. Anyways, bad boy. Listen, I don't know what's going on with that contract situation, but brother, we need you, man. I'm not even gonna lie, we need you, man. The way in which you bought is serious. I kind of put it on you last review because, but you're serious, man. So yeah, that was beautiful little goal. And let me not, yo, Ox's little touch in that, like, yo, we're getting confidence back in the team just at the time when we need it. You get me? If we can go source up Brighton, we're right where we need to be. I ain't even going to talk about no title challenge until we do the City game. Let's see what go on, and then we'll see, innit? So yeah, man. Okay, so moving into player ratings. For Alisson had a good game. I thought he does well, that sweeper keeper, innit? To be very honest with you, he does well. That's why we're able to push up so much, regardless of who's in the centre-backs. If you've noticed, we've had so many different changes, and yet we're still doing the same sort of things. Do you know what I mean? Our game hasn't really changed so much, even though some may have said it should have possibly. But I think that's because of man like Alisson. Alisson's definitely helping us, and he come and just clean up a lot of balls. So yeah, 7.5. I'll give him 7.5. Thought he had a decent game. Didn't have too much to do, but he did what he did. Trent, I'm gonna go right. Trent again, serious game. I'm gonna give him a 9. I think his awareness, his passing, and most importantly, his decision making was on point. Yeah, man, he's coming back into the trend that we know. Moving on to my boy, Nat Aviator Phillips. Trust me, anything overhead height, he'll yam that up, bruv. And to be very honest with you, let me not be disingenuous to his footballing skills, because a lot of the footballing that he was doing on the floor, there was times when he was marauding forward with the ball and playing like progressive balls. I was like, who is that? Is that Hendo? No, that's not Phillips still. Like, nah, listen, he can spray a ball. I just feel like sometimes his 0 to 60 or whatever it is, you know what I mean, his acceleration's a bit higgy, but like, nah, generally he had a really good game. He had a really good game. I think he likes playing against West Ham. Pretty sure that was his debut, I think. Nah, he's good, man. I'd give him a, we need him, and because of the importance, I'm gonna give him a little 0.5. I'd say 8.5, but I'm gonna give him a 9 because we need him. And so yeah, man, like, really enjoyed his performance. My camera is doing all types of madness, so apologies if I'm just reaching over, and that's mad. Yeah, boom. Then moving over to Henderson, who I thought had a serious game. Just, I don't have no problems with Henderson in centre back. Let me say that again. I don't have no problems with it. I just need him. That's not where he is, where he needs to be. That's all it is. Do you know what I mean? If he was a squad player and we didn't need him in midfield and he had to cover centre, I'd be like, yeah, cool. Keep your money in it. It's calm. I give Henderson 8.5. Then moving on to Robertson. I think Robertson had a solid game. Robertson was just pretty much doing what he was doing. And yeah, just doing Robertson things, man. I give Robertson a 7.5. Out of the back line, I would probably say Nat Phillips or Trent were the better two, and that's why they got the 9s, man. Boom. I thought Genie, 9 performance, man. Trust me, serious, especially with the goal as well. Like, I thought it was yeah, man. You really are starting to find yourself in that DM role. We're a bit congested in that. Genie doing a job there. Hendo marshals that normally. Obviously Fabinho's position. Yo, we're all right. We're all right in DM. Like, okay. Then moving on to the right hand side, I say Thiago. Thiago had a nice game. Man, trying to tell me how he's slowing up our play now. What are you talking about? Like, if anything, he just gives it that man talking. It's not rock and roll football, however it is. But we don't play that. We ain't played that football for a while. When we got Van Dijk, that type of football ceased. We started to control games, and a man like Thiago's only helped do that. Especially when he's playing as one of the 8s. Man was doing bits, bruv. Allow, man. Yeah. and he wasn't going to float to the ground as much either. I say 8.5, man. 8.5 performance for Thiago. I really liked it, man. Milner, he's okay. I'll give Milner a 7. And then moving on to Shaqiri. I liked Shaqiri a lot, man, and I think that pass, like I said, was that was serious, bruv. I'll give him an 8.5. Really like that, man. Really like that. I'm then gonna go to Origi. Origi divides opinion with our fan base, man. I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought he had not a bad game. I thought he worked harder than I've seen him work. He's had worse games, do you know what I mean? And I actually thought he was all right. He wasn't too bad. He wasn't great by all means, but I do think he's a confidence player, and he's been in and out of the team, so just cut him some slack in it. He's not exactly what we need going forward, but right now he'll do, because he's shown that if you actually, do you know what I mean, play him and show some confidence in him, he bangs for us. So Origi, I give him a 7. I'll give him a 7. And Salah, I would give a 9, 9.5. That was just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, bruv. Salah's gonna get man of the match, obviously, because yeah, it was just perfect, bruv. This is what I'm talking about. Bring on Brighton. Let's move to them. And then, yeah, man, can't really hear too much noise on Manchester United. Them, man, they're quiet, like, you know, them ones we're just sitting there, just chilling. They're not having such a great season, and we're not, and we're 1 point behind. Yeah, man, no, listen, it was a good game. I really enjoyed it. I was watching the first half, and I was thinking, their West Ham's pitch is bare narrow. There's no width at all. So it was the way we couldn't really, like, you know, have the full backs go. It was mad. It kind of was a bit, but I liked it, man. We dealt with it. The first half would have been better if we could have actually, like, cut through. But obviously, I think that's what the gaffer told them, man, in the second half, and we brought it through, and hopefully we can bring that to the next game. Klopp, I'm gonna give Klopp yeah, 9, man. Klopp smashed it today with his tactics. Knew what he was doing, especially with Jones. He said, "Hey, Milner, relax. I got this. Yo, big man, told you." Done though. Listen, thanks for rocking with, man. Boom, Brighton on the weekend. I'll be here for the preview and then the review, and we'll keep it going. Subscribe, comment, like, all of that, but safe.